Have you ever felt a place calling to you, not with a shout or a roar, but as a gentle, persistent whisper that tugs at your heart? Some places don't demand your attention. Instead, they quietly invite you in, promising secrets and stories if you're willing to listen. That's how Nepal called to me, not loudly, but as a gentle whisper carried on the mountain wind, weaving through the valleys and ancient villages. For me, that whisper is Nepal, a land where snow-capped giants stand guard over timeless temples, and prayer flags flutter like silent prayers, sending hopes and dreams into the sky. Here, every mountain and every stone seems to hold a story, waiting to be discovered. Nepal is more than just a destination on a map. It's a journey into a world where ancient myths and everyday life are woven together. In the early morning, you'll see locals performing puja, blending centuries-old rituals with the rhythm of daily existence. But recently, I've heard a new, unsettling whisper, one that calls Nepal sinful. It's a word that feels out of place here, in a land so deeply rooted in spirituality and tradition. How could a country known for its devotion, where monks meditate in peaceful monasteries and families light butter lamps for blessings, and as the birthplace of Buddha, a symbol of peace and enlightenment, earn such a label? What lies beneath this contradiction? This journey is about peeling back the layers, moving past the headlines and rumors, and looking beyond the surface to find the truth. We'll walk the vibrant streets of Kathmandu, listen to the voices of its people, and witness the daily lives that shape this nation's soul. Together, let's seek the truth behind the myth, uncover the real Nepal, and discover what makes this land so enigmatic, so soulful, and so misunderstood. Nepal is synonymous with the Himalayas. 8 of the world's 10 tallest peaks, including Everest, rise here. These majestic mountains, shrouded in clouds and mystery, have drawn explorers, climbers, and dreamers from every corner of the globe. The snow-capped summits stand as silent guardians, shaping the weather, the rivers, and the very spirit of the land. For many, the Himalayas are not just a destination, but a symbol of challenge, adventure, and awe-inspiring beauty. But descend from the icy heights, and you'll find lush jungles, rhinos, tigers, and vibrant life in Chitwan National Park. Here the air is thick with the calls of exotic birds, and the forests pulse with hidden life. The contrast between the frozen peaks and the steamy lowlands is striking. Nepal is a land of extremes, where you can trek from snow to subtropical jungle in a single day. Nepal's diversity is staggering. Over 100 ethnic groups, each with unique traditions, languages, and music. From the colorful festivals of the Tharu people to the ancient rituals of the Sherpas, every community adds a new thread to Nepal's vibrant cultural tapestry. This diversity is celebrated in daily life, in food, dress, and joyful gatherings. In Kathmandu, you'll meet Sherpas, Nuers, and hear a dozen languages in a single market. The city is a living mosaic, where ancient temples stand beside bustling shops, and the aroma of spices fills the air. Here, tradition and modernity blend seamlessly, and every street tells a story of migration, trade, and shared heritage. Nepal's flag, unlike any other, reflects its spiritual heart. Hinduism and Buddhism thriving side by side. Its unique shape and symbols speak of a nation proud of its identity, rooted in faith and resilience. Temples and stupas stand together, and deities from both faiths are revered in harmony. Pilgrims and monks walk the same paths, lighting butter lamps and incense, their prayers rising together in the mountain air. This peaceful coexistence is woven into the very fabric of Nepalese society. This is a land where ancient traditions and spiritual depth shape daily life. From dawn rituals to evening prayers, spirituality is not just practiced, but lived, passed down through generations, connecting the past to the present. Nepal's true beauty lies in its contrasts and its unity. It is a place where mountains meet jungles, where many cultures become one, and where the spirit of the people shines as brightly as the peaks themselves. So where did the most sinful label come from? It's a mix of misunderstanding and sensationalism. Outsiders misreading tantric art or exaggerating stories from tourist districts. Yes, there are casinos and nightlife, but these are isolated, not the soul of Nepal. The real Nepal is guided by Dharma, family values, and a strong moral compass. Most Nepalese live with honesty, kindness, and deep community ties. The sinful tag ignores the generosity and ethical strength that define this nation. It's a myth, born from shallow judgments and viral headlines. The truth is far more nuanced and inspiring. Nepal is truly a feast for the senses, a place where every moment is alive with color, sound, and flavor. From the moment you arrive, the air is filled with the aroma of spices, the chatter of busy markets, and the vibrant energy of daily life. The streets of Kathmandu pulse with activity, and every corner offers something new to discover. Stand in Bhaktapur's ancient squares, where centuries-old temples and intricate woodwork tell stories of the past, or drift peacefully on Pokhara's Fiwa Lake, surrounded by the majestic Annapurna Mountains. Every view here is a living masterpiece, a blend of history, nature, and culture that captivates the soul and leaves you in awe. Taste the comforting flavors of dal bhat, savor the delicate spices in momos, and share sweet, milky chai with locals. Each meal is more than just food. It's a story, a tradition passed down through generations, and a chance to connect with the heart of Nepalese culture. Wake to the gentle ringing of temple bells, listen to monks chanting ancient prayers, and feel the profound silence of the mountains at dawn. Nepal's soundtrack is unforgettable, a blend of spiritual rituals, natural beauty, and peaceful moments that linger in your memory long after you leave. Trekking in Nepal is about so much more than breathtaking scenery. It's about sharing stories with fellow travelers in rustic tea houses, being welcomed into the homes of locals, and forming bonds that cross cultures and continents. Here, hospitality is sacred. Guests are treated like family, welcomed with open arms and warm smiles. Every encounter is genuine, every gesture heartfelt, making you feel at home even when you're far from it. These moments of connection, shared laughter, heartfelt farewells, and new friendships transform a simple trip into a life-changing journey, one that stays with you forever. In the end, Nepal's true magic is found in its people and their warmth. Their kindness, resilience, and generosity create memories that last a lifetime, making every visitor feel like a part of their story. Nepal's true beauty is in its everyday moments. A child's smile on her way to school, an elder spinning a prayer wheel. These are the real treasures. Craftsmen pour their souls into their work, treating each act as sacred. After the 2015 earthquake, communities rebuilt together, showing resilience and unity. Hami Sabai Ek Hao, we are all one, is lived, not just spoken. Hospitality here is legendary. Even strangers are welcomed with open arms and shared meals. Generosity and kindness are the true currency of Nepal. These small acts reveal the nation's enduring spirit. Nepal faces real challenges: poverty, political instability, and the daily struggles that come with both. The temptations of rapid change are everywhere, shaping the nation's future. But these shadows don't define the country or its people. For every problem, there are countless stories of hope: girls' education, wildlife conservation, and young entrepreneurs building dreams. The Sinful label misses the richness of spirit and faith that pervades daily life and community. Nepal teaches us to look deeper, beyond headlines and stereotypes, to the light that shines in its people, in every corner. The contrast between perception and reality is striking and profound. Nepal's story is one of resilience, unity and determination, beauty and hope that endures through generations. The light here is simply brighter than the shadows, always prevailing. Is Nepal the world's most sinful country? Absolutely not. Nepal is a land of soul, not sin, a place that challenges, inspires and changes you. Its beauty, resilience and kindness linger long after you leave. The lessons of Nepal, joy in simplicity, harmony with nature, and the power of connection are gifts you carry forever. Visiting Nepal is more than travel. It's an act of friendship and support. Your journey helps rebuild communities and preserve culture. If Nepal's whisper calls to you, share its real story and keep the conversation alive. Thank you for joining me. May you one day answer the call of the Himalayas.